Hey people of the interwebs, it is Q with another scuba dive adventure. Sunday morning, 10 minutes after 7, and a relatively chilly 12 degrees outside. But perfect weather conditions once again. Not a cloud in the sky and very, very little wind, if any at all. Had a great dive yesterday with 4 new buddies. And I know for sure one of them is coming back for another dive today. And we'll see who else turns up once we get down to the dive shop. Our dive site of choice was Kings Beach Boat Ramp, where the surface conditions couldn't be any better. This was almost like diving in a swimming pool. I headed out on this dive with my buddy Gordon, and I was also joined by Elliott, Ben and Michael, who dived with us the previous day. The surface swim was one of the easiest we'd ever done, and we didn't have to go out too far before we decided to drop down. We started off in 3.4 meters of water, which is just 11 feet. After checking that my buddies were all okay, we headed off in search of adventure. And just like the previous day, the visibility was absolutely stunning. Unlike our dive the previous day, this time we did see quite a lot of fish life. It's amazing, the two dive sites, which are really, really close together in geographical terms, can be so diverse when it comes to the marine life that we encounter. And some of the fish even seemed oblivious to our presence until I actually breathed out and the bubbles scared them away. I'm not sure why it is, but at Kings Beach Boat Ramp there's always an abundance of sea cucumbers. And one of the coolest things about the sea cucumbers is that they have a compound in their skin called catch collagen, which enables them to change their body from a liquid to a solid form very quickly. We also encountered quite a few things that were quite happy to have the photograph taken, mostly because they couldn't run away from us, like this sea star here. And this sea jelly, one of the favourite foods of the turtles in the area. Sea stars come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and from those mid-sized brown-coloured ones, we go to the smaller end of the scale with this cute as a button little white sea star. We did see a lot of Nudie Brax on this dive, and I'm not sure what the bottom one's called, but the top one is the Hypsilodoris obscuria. Hope I said that right and didn't offend any Nudie Brax. And we did see a lot of that species on this dive. Specialized feeders, highly toxic, unable to be kept in a marine aquarium environment, these things are beautiful and deadly at the same time. And to finish off, a couple of the common white Nudie Brax that can be seen all over the Sunshine Coast dive sites. There were large numbers of cardinal fish around as well, and as I started following the cardinal fish underneath these crevices, I noticed that a few of them had a parasite attached just behind the head and just in front of the dorsal fin. Here you can see a still shot to get a better look. Fascinated by the chance to get a closer look at one of these parasites, I continued to follow the cardinal fish, and as I went round one corner, I came across a wonderful little Wobbegong shark hiding in a crevice with a bunch of cardinals. Quite a small Wobbegong in comparison to some of them that we see on this site. I would guess that this guy is around about maybe a meter long, which is approximately 3 feet. He was small enough to be uncomfortable because when I came in for a closer shot, you can see him wiggling around there trying to get deeper and deeper into the crevice. And again, you can see more cardinals here with the parasite on their back. This little fishy decided he wanted to play some hide and seek. As I looked under, he went up. And as I went up, he came down. So then I thought, I'll catch you, guy. And he just peeks around from the left and says, nope, he's still here, I'm out. Now, we were approximately 250 meters offshore in 5-point-something meters of water, and I come across a tire rim. Obviously, it's been here a long time with this amount of growth on it, but how does a tire rim get 250 meters offshore? It's a riddle. As we came to the end of the dive and we're heading back to our exit point, I came across this shark, probably 1.5 meters long, which is about 5 feet. But because this guy was out in the open, he didn't feel at all safe and wouldn't let me get close enough to get some really nice shots. But a great encounter anyway. Our total dive time for this dive was 63 minutes. Maximum depth was 5.3 meters, which is 17.4 feet. The water temperature, 21 degrees Celsius, which is 69.8 Fahrenheit. And the visibility, a wonderful 15 meters yet again, which is close enough to 50 feet. If you've enjoyed this scuba diving adventure with Q and you'd like to see some more, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a like on some of the videos, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. As soon as I see them, I'll get back to you. So, a good dive?
Yeah, great. Thank you very much for the guidance and everything.
Yeah, not too bad. Great conditions. All right, just be... Yeah, it's a good idea. And just be careful, don't walk on the wood. Yeah, because the wood is very slippy. Thanks for watching, and take it easy.
It's showtime.